so what we're going to do here is we're going to set up the feedback automator. Now to do that, we're going to go to bit.ly/feedback automator. And what we're going to do is we are going to make a copy of this Google Sheet. So we're going to click on Use Template. So Google Docs is going to copy this for us, and this is now our own copy. Now the first thing that we're going to want to do is make a copy, install this Chrome extension. So we're going to click on the link here, and we are going to click Add to Chrome, and we're going to add this extension to Chrome. So the next step is to click on Feedback Automator in the toolbar up here and open the grading dashboard. Now, when you run this for the first time, it's going to ask you to give it permissions. These permissions you are assigning from your account. You will notice that you are running this as yourself. We cannot see any of this data. So if you get a warning here instead, it's because of your account security settings. You need to click on Advanced and Continue. So now we see our feedback loop here, and we are going to choose a class, and we are going to choose an assignment. So we're going to initialize our grading workspace. So that's going to create two additional tabs at the bottom of the screen. We want to start off in the feedback workspace. You will notice that it's pulled in all of our students, it's pulled in all of the files, it's pulled in all of the information. And what we're going to do here is we are going to copy this prompt, and we are going to go to NotebookLM, and we are going to create a new notebook. And to this notebook, we are going to add some files from our drive. So the first thing we're going to add is this feedback automator. So we're going to insert that. That was the sheet that we had open. And then the other things that we are going to add is from our Google Drive. In our classroom folder, we are going to find our class. So my class was called Math. Just make sure it has the right date. And we're going to go into Research, into Pythagoras. That was the assignment. And we are going to choose the files that are in this folder. So you do need to select all your files. You can click, hold down Shift and click. And then we're going to insert these files as well. So our next step here is to now paste into NotebookLM the prompt that we were given in the sheet. So we are now going to click on Go or Run or OK or whatever this button may be. And we are going to wait a second. So what NotebookLM is going to do now is it's going to look through the documents, look through who owns which document, and then it is going to spit out some feedback for each student based on what they have in this document. So now I'm going to copy my response I have here, and I'm going to come back to my feedback parser, and I'm going to click here, and I'm going to paste my information in. Now when I paste it, what's important is that we paste it by using Control-Shift-V or Command-Shift-V, which will make sure that we get it into different columns. So you can also go Edit, Paste Special, and Values Only. Okay, now when we go back to our feedback workspace, you will now see that this comment is now being pulled back here into the sheet. So now we're done with our sheet. The next step is to go to Classroom, and in Classroom what we're going to do is we're going to go into the class, we're going to go to the assignment, and we're going to click on Review Work. Now we can see here that we have Elise's work, and what we're going to do now is we are going to click on the zip button underneath the private comments, and you'll see that nothing actually is happening. And the reason for that is because here there is no active sheet. So what we need to do is we need to go back here and we need to reload this sheet. Now when we go back to our extension and we click on our extension here, you will see that now we should now be connected to this. And so now when we click on Automator, we can see that there is one record here in our sheet. And then if we come back and we click on Zip, then you can see that the information that has been pulled in matches what is in our spreadsheet. So then we can post that, move on to our next student, click Zip, and it will bring in the work for the next person too. So that's how to get set up and running with the Feedback Automator.